After arriving in this new world, Elma's life takes an unexpected turn. Because of his decision to become a heavy knight, a class that everyone looks down on, he is rejected by his own father and forced to leave his home. However, Elma refuses to give up. Determined to prove the true potential of the heavy knight class, he begins his journey to become stronger. While traveling through the forest, Elma suddenly hears someone desperately screaming for help. A young man is surrounded by a large pack of monsters. Without hesitation, Elma rushes in to help. Thinking Elma is an experienced adventurer, he's shocked to learn that Elma is just a beginner. Believing there's no way a beginner can survive against so many monsters, he tells Elma to run away. But Elma remains calm. He knows the monster's attack power is far lower than his defense. The moment the monsters charge at him, they're instantly wiped out by the counterattack. The young man watches in complete disbelief. After introducing himself as Eris, he thanks Elma for saving his life. Aruz explains that he left his village hoping to become an adventurer, but no party was willing to accept him. In desperate, he came to the forest alone and nearly lost his life. Elma tells him there's no need to repay him. The battle also helped him gain experience, so both of them benefited. In exchange, Elma keeps the monster's magic stones. Seeing how powerful Elma is, Eris asks him to form a party with him. However, Elma politely declines. Because he wants to keep all the experience and rewards for himself. If he wants to unlock the heavy knight's true potential as quickly as possible, he can't afford to split those rewards with anyone else. Although disappointed, Eris respects his decision. But before either of them can leave, a terrifying roar echoes through the forest. Standing before them is an Ariandype, a monster nearly twice Elma's current level. With its stealth ability, poison, and powerful fire attacks, a normal adventurer would have no chance against it. But Elma doesn't rely on strength alone. After checking his status, he uses the skill points he earned from his previous battles and learns a new skill called Disarm, an ability that temporarily lowers an enemy's attack power after landing a successful hit. Using his knowledge from his previous life, Elma creates a strategy to defeat the monster. He allows the Ariandype to attack while waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. Once he successfully activates Disarm, he continues lowering the monster's attack power until the effect stacks. As the Ariandype charges toward him, Elma stands his ground and activates Rampart Reflection. The monster's own power is turned against itself, and the Ariandype is defeated. After the battle, Elma gains several levels and reaches level 15. He also obtains a skill, Parry. However, before Elma can celebrate his victory, Eris notices something wrong. The poison from the Ariandype has already spread through Elma's body. He supports Elma and helps carry him back to the city. The next day, after recovering, Elma heads to the Adventurers Guild to officially register. Because of his low starting rank in his chosen class, he receives an F-rank adventurer status. But the moment people hear that Elma is a heavy knight, they begin laughing. To most adventurers, heavy knights are considered a useless class with poor offense and little value. However, Elma doesn't care about their opinions. He simply takes out the monster cores he collected from his battles and asks the guild to process them. The receptionist is immediately shocked. She cannot believe that a newly registered heavy knight managed to defeat so many monsters alone. The people inside the guild begin questioning what happened. They refuse to believe someone with such a weak reputation could accomplish something like this. Some even suspect that Elma must have cheated somehow. But Elma remains completely calm. To him, this is only the beginning. After finishing his registration, Elma asks the receptionist if there are any quests available for him. When he specifically asks about a promotion quest, the receptionist hesitates. There is one available, but it's a raid quest that requires multiple adventurers to work together. Even though it's more dangerous than a normal quest, Elma decides to accept it because increasing his rank will allow him to access more opportunities. When Elma arrives at the raid location, the other adventurers immediately notice his heavy knight class. Many of them look down on him, believing a defensive class like his has little value. However, Elma doesn't pay attention to their opinions. He only joined this raid for one reason: to continue growing stronger and prove the true potential of the Heavy Knight class. And that's where episode comes to the end. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video.